Hello, everyone, and hello, Professor Rusko. This is Sai from University here to show the integration of a developer graphical user interface and a database using the PHP programming language, variant 3. This is a continuation of first two parts, which where I have demonstrated on how to create an online database using the PHP MyAdmin and creating the GUI using the Microsoft Expression Web. In this presentation, I will demonstrate on how to connect or integrate these two, that is the online database, which we have created in the first part of the lab, and second part of the lab where I have created a graphical user interface. In this lab, in order to integrate the both of these, we need FileZilla. FileZilla, it's a popular and widely used open source software application that provides a reliable and efficient way to transfer the files over the internet. And it is a file transfer protocol client, FTP client, that allows user to connect to remote servers and transfer the files between the their local computer, local client, and the server, which is generally remote. And here, in order to connect it, this is a user interface for the FileZilla. First, you have to download it, the setup file, and then install it. And then after that, you have to enter the host details, which is a server. Over here, we are doing it on a Playground server of the Bradley University. So playground.bradley.edu is what we enter here, and then the username of the student. I am here using my Bradley ID and the password for that. And now coming to the port, uh, here, if we hover our mouse over this, it shows that there are two options for us. One is 21 for the FTP and then 22 for the SFTP. Now, what are they? Now, FTP means a file transfer protocol. The SFTP, as in SSH, file transfer protocol. SSH means a secure shell. And we are using port 22 here, since because we are using the SFTP modem in order to use the SFTP modem. And what is SFTP? It is a modern and secure protocol for file transfer. It is built on SSH, that is a secure shell, like I said before. And it is a secure remote access protocol. It provides secure file transfer capabilities with encryption and authentication and data integrity checks. And SFTP establishes a secure connection between the client and the server, and encrypting all the data and commands exchanged during the file transfer process. And this ensures that the files and the credentials are protected from unauthorized access or tampering. Uh, Now, once we enter these details, and we can just click on Quick Connect. And since I have already connected to the server, uh, it asks for to do it in a separate folder, a separate tab, or just about the previous connection, and ask for in the same tab. I'm performing that. And once I'm connected to that, it says that connected to the playground.bradley.edu. And after it is done, it will just retrieve all the directories. Directories, nothing but the folders, which are inside the homepage of this user, which is here. We can see on the right side of the screen right over here. And I have created this page, this directory of variant 3 and for variant 4. And for the variant 3 here, here is where you, on the left side, you'll be, excuse me, here you'll be having all the files related to the, which we want to deploy on the server side. All our PHP files and the HTML files are on our left side, which we can just drag and drop here. And now coming to the presentation, as part of this, I'll be As part of this presentation of variant 3, I'll be showing you all the displaying all the terms, selecting a term and display all the students, and select a term and course, and display all the students who are enrolled into that course, and remotely add one more term to your database, and remotely remove the selected term from our database. Now, in order to do that, the config file is one of the most important here, because the config file is where it allows each page. If we see here, all of these are separate individual pages, if we see, and each of these pages are connected to the database through with the help of the config file. So this is one of the most key pages here, and we have to mention all the details of the server and the user, that is the user database, in this config file. Server, which is localhost, and database, s underscore buddy, s buddy city is my database here, and user of the username of the database, and password of the database for that user in order to connect. Now, and also the link. This will be the whole page will be keep on used throughout the all of the pages which I mentioned here. And now connecting to the now coming to the displaying all the terms in the current database. Here is a PHP code. Like I said, as you can see here, it includes the config file of this page in every page, and this is a PHP code for this page, displaying of all the terms, and this is a screenshot of the output. On the left side, you can see the how you can see in the UI the user interface displaying of all the terms, and just a button submit. Once you click on the submit, you can see all the terms which are in the database on a table. So, and coming to the selecting a term and displaying all the students. Here, this is again the PHP code. And here is on the left-hand side, you can see the user interface on the of HTML page. And on the right side, you can see the actual output, who the students who are enrolled in a specific term. Now selecting a term and courses that are offered. And here is again the PHP code for that. And then the displaying the courses which are in the fall semester of 23 on the right side, and again the spring semester of 23 on the right side. Remotely adding a term, and this is the PHP code, and this is the actual screenshots of it. Now, let me show you a quick demo of my website here. Since this is the playground.bradley.edu, and S City is a page where my website will be deployed. So I go to that page, to that link, and once I click it, this is actually what it shows. And variant 3, for the variant 3, click on variant 3, and it shows all the front end part of it, and then displaying all the terms. We have a submit button here, and once you click on it, it will show you all the details which are inside all the terms in the table from the database, which I have created in the as part of the first lab, and this front end I created as part of my second lab. And once that is done, let's say displaying all the students in a term. Let's choose a spring semester of 23 and submit. There is only one student here, and so it is shown here. And let's give it a try for another semester, say fall semester of 23. And when we go for that, there are some more students here, which are from the database. Again, now displaying the courses in a term. Now we have to again choose a term name here, say fall semester of 23. And once we submit it, it shows the all the courses which are offered during that term. And then again, let's try another semester, say, yeah, spring semester of 23. And once we submit it, yes. These are the terms, these are the courses that are offered during these specific terms as per my database. And let's say once let's see the data, all the terms which are on the database here. Once I click submit, say fall 22, Jan interim, May 1, May 2, fall. Let's say I want to add another semester, say spring semester of 24, 25 between these. So if I want to add spring semester, say I have to use the number 12. Spring semester of 25, and then year 2025, and then submit. It shows as this is as part of the this output of one record added. That is the message I have used in my PHP code. Let me show you real quick, or just I can show it this time. Yes, this is the output. This is here on. You can see the line number 11, where it shows that one record added as part of since we are adding one term uh, at a time. We it is showing us that. So it says one record added whenever a new record is added. Now let's the display. See, earlier there was only the fall semester of 25 was the last thing. Now it added the spring semester of 25. Now let's say I want to delete the same thing. I want to delete spring semester again. Let's say, well, spring semester of 25, 2025, and then submit. A term is deleted. This is the output. When the actual code works, this is what I wanted to show. So that the user will understand that some action has been happened. And let's check that out again. Display all terms. See, the spring semester was removed from the database. So this is a demo of it of my website here. And thank you, Professor, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Uh, thank you.